June the 6th, 2020. Guys, you're looking at satellite images over the Gulf of Mexico, and you see in the red and the yellows where the rain is at in Florida. You guys are still getting it, and the outer bands are starting to affect Louisiana, Mississippi, all the way around. Now, one thing about this that's good, the center of the storm is dry. You don't have these high storms that are wrapped all the way around it yet. Maybe they won't. That will keep it from getting beyond a tropical storm. But the moisture is there, and you can see what's going to be coming in. So far, the spaghetti models are bringing it right up through Louisiana. And what that means, guys, is that to the north east corner or top corner of the storm is where the rain is going to be, and the thunderstorms, possible water spouts, possible tornadoes today going into tonight. But again, we've got a dry center. If that doesn't wrap completely, that's going to keep this thing from getting much stronger than 60 mile per hour sustained winds. Now, last night in the video I showed that we were getting storms that were moving across Mississippi from the north, coming down and kind of meeting the storm. Guys, we had 60-mile-an-hour gust, not straight line winds in that thunderstorm, and it got kind of rough here. I was real concerned about some of the trees, so pay very close attention to that. Let's look at a couple of the models. Now, you can tell as of 38 minutes ago at 9 a.m. Eastern, these models have really tightened up. Most of them are showing a direct hit on the Louisiana coast, somewhere maybe just west of the mouth of the Mississippi River, possibly coming over New Orleans, southwest Mississippi, and moving up into Arkansas. Now, what's going to happen, and you saw those large red bands that are coming up, this side of the storm is going to be the strong one. So if it's coming in here, you're going to have a lot of energy pouring in on this side of the storm. So remember that as you see these spaghetti models, and we'll look at the timing. Now, you're looking at landfall somewhere around Sunday at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon as far as where the center is, but remember this is out in front of it, so keep an eye on it. Right now we've got 50 mile per hour sustained winds. It's moving north at 12 miles an hour. Pressure's dropped to 992 millibars. Again, if the storms don't wrap around it, that's going to keep it from getting into a very strong tropical storm or Cat 1 hurricane. That's a good thing, but the moisture is there. The flooding potentials are there, and I want to look at the National Weather Service. That'll give us a little information on exactly where the warnings are. Not a lot of that has changed either. Storm surge warnings up along the coast here, 2 to 4 feet in some areas, and a tropical storm warning is up in this whole area, guys. The light green is flash flood warnings, flash flood watches up to the east of Hattiesburg, and the reason that is here is because of that top right quadrant of the storm. But this was at 8:36 Central Time, so that's only been about 20 minutes ago. Guys, as it gets into the heat of the day, I will update this right now, but it's the same message I had last night. You guys in the low-lying areas in New Orleans and through there, pay very close attention to the amount of water you're getting. And you also got a storm surge, so that backs the Mississippi River up some. And everyone to the right of that into Mississippi and Alabama, pay close attention to water spouts, pop-up tornadoes, things like that. As soon as this thing's updated, I'll be back in, guys. You watch it. We're watching it. It's a heads up. Be safe.